Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Pokes Channel and Guitar Ladder System. Just want to briefly talk about this again. You're going to get over 150 lessons and videos, easily downloads right to your desktop. You're going to get the chord charts in the tab. There's no reading and no reading necessary. But some of the material comes from my book, Modern Chord Cycles for the Guitar, that was reviewed by Guitar Player magazine many years ago and was distributed by Carl Fisher nationally. It's no longer in print, but all the material in this is actually in the Guitar Ladder System, plus a ton more. And just to give you an example, see when you learn, for instance, here's cycle 1. I'm going to kind of blaze through this stuff because I have a lot of information I want to share with you guys. That's cycle 1, right? Then you learn to do it this way. And see, when you keep learning variations like this, it just really wakes up your musical mind. Then you learn to add different color. Horace Hatchett used to call that shading. And Horace Hatchett taught Howard Roberts how to play when Howard Roberts was a young man in Arizona. He went on to form GIT and MIT, which is now Musicians Institute in Hollywood. They have national TV commercials. But I studied with the guy that taught Howard Roberts, who started MIT, which is now MI. I also took from Joe Pass. This is all my own original material. But folks, it's such a great value. It really is like getting thousands of dollars of high quality instruction. It easily downloads to your computer desktop. I email attachments for the chord charts in the tab. There are also single note studies, But you're the huge quantum leaps come from doing the chordal work, because when you start moving around your guitar in chords and start learning about tension and resolution, you just make a quantum leap because it kind of wakes up your musical mind, and my chord cycles are just really golden because you're going to learn, you're going to hear, as Horace Hatchett used to say, the interior and exterior movement of chords. My chord cycles are very musical. Oftentimes they do the same exact thing on another set of strings. I mean, even if you're like an advanced player, but you want to improve your compositional skills, or you've been playing for a long time, but you just really want to get more out of your guitar playing, I have one that's perfect for us. But I mean, it really is, for $199, I kind of hate to use this term, but it is a steal. But I have it priced cheap so people will buy it, and it's starting to really catch on. So I mean, it works. There's also single note studies in this program. You learn how to create color. And but like I said, what's really going to give you a quantum leap is learning how to improvise chordally speaking. Because when you and like I said, a lot of my customers are sending me emails. They've been working the system for a few months now. They're starting to have some huge results, and oftentimes they say they run right into a standard, which is really cool. I actually did an improvisation on my YouTube. I think if you put in improvisation, I did an improvisation of a Stevie Wonder tune that I'd never played in my life and just went for it. But because of the knowledge of the Guitar Ladder System, I was able to come up with a pretty good arrangement of it, even did some improvising around it. So, if you're on the fence, stop walking on the fence, jump onto the guitar ladder and start moving up. It really works. This is not hype or crap. I mean, I've devoted my life to this study. I'm 61. I've been playing since I was 7, and this works, man. It's a very, very powerful system. And like I said, there are also single note studies as well. But what's really going to give you that huge leap is the chordal work, because you just keep... What happens is you start working the Guitar Ladder System, and after, it might take a couple months, might take 3 months, it might take a month and a half. I don't know. It depends on you. But if you put a little time every day, even an hour, all of a sudden you'll be sitting down to your guitar one day and you'll start noodling, and you'll start going up and down the neck, connecting chords in a beautiful way that sounds very musical, and you'll be like, well, where'd that come from? It's because you're kind of feeding your subconscious mind. You need to kind of have the disciplined effort to get what many call the subconscious release. So I would say go for it, and you'll be really happy with the results, because it works. And there's no note reading necessary. You can order the system at stevezookguitars.com. Just look for the blue guitar ladder cover, and you can order right there. This guitar is available for $4.99. These are really nice. But anyway, you can order at stevezookguitars.com homepage. Look for the blue guitar ladder cover. You do not need to be a member of PayPal. Just put in your I think you click something that says, pay by credit card or debit card. Put in your own email address. But seriously, folks, you're going to get all the material from my book. Plus, you're going to get, an additional, 130, 140 additional lessons. Plus, you're going to get the charts and the tabs and email attachments. And for people that order, you're going to get a 4-year membership, and people that order now are also going to get the bonus material from Horace Hatchett, who taught Howard Roberts how to play. Again, Howard Roberts went on to form MIT, which is now Musicians Institute in Hollywood. I'm in no way, connected with that company legally or anything like that. It's their own separate trademark, and they own that trademark. So anyway, folks, if you really love playing your guitar and you really would like to, see how good you can get, it's true. I would say go for it. And if you want to email me a question, stevezook7@yahoo.com. I would just say go for it, though. The $199 is the best way to go. It's going to keep you busy. You can take 3 or 4 years to go through the material. There's no rush. I send it one lesson at a time, so you don't get overwhelmed. You just keep track of what lessons you've done. You send me an email. I've done lesson 1, 3, 7, 8. Send me another one. It works, folks. I'm telling you. The letters are starting to come in. It's a great, great program. Take care.